So the U.S. didn't actually declare Independence Day on 4th of July. John Adams thought that the Independence Day would be July 2nd, but the document was adopted on July 4th, and that's why we celebrate
on the 4th.
But the document wasn't officially signed until a year later.
Mm-hmm.
So...
On top of the fact that people weren't... Everybody always thinks everybody was in the same room at the same time, and they weren't.
Mm-mm.
I mean, I'm not shocked by revisionist history whatsoever.
Oh, it's not revisionist history. It's lazy history. There's a difference.
Yeah.
So it was known. We all knew it.
I ain't know that shit. I learned that shit today, nigga.
Oh,
what
I'm sorry.
I learned that shit right now. But that's some dumb shit, though.
Okay.
Like, that's why I'm like, I'm not surprised, but like, we'll fudge the numbers. I'm not surprised.
It's not revisionist history. It's one of those things where people don't know the whole step. So we just pick. It's like everything American. We just pick one.
I've been in many a world history class and they skipped over that shit.
Yeah, not in mine. Not in mine. Mine always clearly were like, hey, they started the document here. We wrote most of this out here. We like this day, so we're going to declare this the day. And then we're going to finish. It's government.
Yeah.
Sorry, the government has never been good at what they do since day one.
Yeah.
Mind you, a lot of people think that July 4th was the end of the war. No, it wasn't. No. We were still fighting. We were just like, oh, so now that we're done saying this is just for taxes, it's independence. So we declare this the Independence Day, and this is what we're fighting for from henceforth.
That's why Juneteenth is a whole calendar year later.
Yeah.
They did that. The fucked up part is I've watched movies and documentaries. Some of them niggas didn't know they were free.
No.
Nobody gave them the patch notes. Nobody came and updated them. Nobody said, oh, y'all good. No. There were still people working several years after slavery.
Years. Yeah, I definitely
until like 73.
Yep. I can tell you a few people because my granddad was one of them.
Like, that's crazy, but yeah, news suppression. Like I get it.
It's a mix of news suppression. Again, people forget that there wasn't the internet back then, so it wasn't just like, oh, it was on the news and everybody caught it. No, there was a lot of dudes on horseback.
They had to write it, print it, and then manually distribute it.
So it's like, information moved quite slow. That's
and
how we
then
got
the slaves couldn't read, so what the fuck is you gonna tell them? Like, oh yeah, they gonna fact check me.
So going to that, John Adams, he wrote a letter to his wife to tell her and celebrate with her that July 2nd was going to be a big monumental day in history. And it turned out it wasn't.
Jump the gun, my friend. Jump the gun.
I'm honestly shocked that as much news got delivered as it did back in that day.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Don't forget, the British are coming was signal by 2 fucking lights. One light for this and one light for that.
And one nigga on a horse.
And they fucked up. And mind you, that wasn't even accurate. A lot of people, he didn't just run through the streets on a horse. That was also...
Oh.
People played it up because it's a better story.
I mean, yeah. So what actually happened?
No, he just...
News with nonsense.
No, I think he told like 3 people.
We should 1,000% come up with nonsense news. I'd be the weatherman. I think I could get it right as much as these niggas on the app.
Yeah, if you just guess.
Like,
that's sad. If that's all you did was just read the app.
It's gonna rain. Like, I feel like...
No, just read the app. Just read the weather app. It's the same shit.
Yeah.
You ain't got to do nothing else past that. Look at a map. They go a map right here. No,
I mean, let me not. I was finna wild out. It's too early in that episode.
It's okay. It's all right. No, I kind of knew most of that information ahead of time. That was stuff
Nonsense
we did learn.
News is one of my favorite parts of the show.
Yeah, because I feel like you'd be into the headlines, and me and Kelly are the 2 individuals that you know that read past the headline. It's just like y'all gotta read. It don't hurt you.
Time. Like sometimes I just go past and feel like, oh, I'm bringing it up to Bob. I'm bringing it up to Bob.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. I'm just saying, like, for the people who read a headline and get mad,
so much shit.
Don't get mad
in the course of a week.
That's all. But yeah, that's good information. I appreciate that. That was one of the few facts that you brought up that I actually knew. That whole era of like information is not bad information. just not well told.
I'm glad that even the revisionists are adding in that Christopher Columbus was full of shit.
Not full of shit, but diabolical is a term I like to use. Because a lot of people hate Christopher Columbus, and no offense, I'm a man of history, and I'm one of those dudes that is like, you can hate him, but I'm glad he did what he did.
I mean, yeah.
Because I'd have been stuck in Africa as a slave still, and I'm kind of good on
Not
that.
still. They still 2025 still got slavery. Damn.
They have the most slaves actually of all time right now.
Fuck.
Go back to the motherland. You might not make it out. Damn. So no, I'm kind of good on the motherland. They got lions, tigers, and bears and slaves. I'm cool.
I could.
And hippos, right?
And hippos.
I'll pass on them.
Fuck your shit up.
No.
Don't cross a hippo.
No.
They ain't just hungry. And they not multicolored.
And they not that slow. A lot of people think they slow.
No.
Them boys is Ford F-150s. They is moving.
And pretty fucking rude, just in general.
True.
Like pretty like naturally aggressive for some reason.
No, I'm cool. So yeah, with all of the historical facts, that's another one that you might have learned today. Yeah, Africa currently has the most slaves.
Damn.
Of all time. And I mean, like, if you're talking about the transatlantic slaves.
What other, like, do the Irish still have slaves?
Nah, I think it's mostly Africa. Mostly Africa. I think there's a handful in Saudi Arabia, or not Saudi Arabia, but like one of the Middle Eastern countries. But they don't consider them slaves, though. But Africa could still consider slaves. Like, they bought and owned your punk ass. Damn. So, yeah, I'm cool on that. I'm very cool on that. Come on, man. You know about the blood diamonds and all that. Like, all that still. I mean, yeah, that's was the 90s. They didn't just drop that shit out of nowhere.
There are over 50 million people in slavery as of 2021. 27
that was 4 years ago. Shit, million?
27 million of them are forced labor, and 22 million is forced marriages. So if you're
so you got, that's considered slavery too.
Oh,
yeah.
Fuck.
So that'll take care of the rest of the Middle East.
Yeah.
Woo,
and Africa. A lot of places in
North
Africa.
Korea. Yeah.
North Korea too.
I didn't think about marriages.
India, China.
China's not as bad
Russia
anymore.
is a big one.
Really?
Russia got arranged marriages?
Oh, yeah.
That makes sense, because they're really big on bloodline, too. So that kind of makes sense.
God damn.
So, yeah.
Again, I'm one of those dudes that be like, I understand everybody that be mad in the streets and protesting, but sometimes you got to pick the winning team, and we kind of chilling right now. If I got the luxury to bitch, I think I'm winning.
I choose my first world problems.
All right, you ready to go with the show? Let's do it. Welcome back to another episode of the Nonsense Podcast. I happen to be Mr. Fly FNBob today. Your effing host, effing CEO of effing Entertainment, and a bunch of other stuff you don't care about.
Effing GQ.
With me one more time. Every time. All the time. Mr. Henvincible, my effing co-host.
I am HENVINCIBLE. That's me. AKA Podcast Poppy, AKA Henny F. Say here to say today, AKA Dreadlock Tanjiro, AKA Mr. Talk No Jutsu, AKA Chi-Town Yonko, AKA Emperor of the Sea, AKA a bunch more shit. We got a Kelly in the back.
You realize it take a lot longer for your names to scroll across the bottom?
Like, no.
I'm about to speed that little ticker up. Kelly's back there, by the way. Chad and the Duck is over here. We're all here. It's been a minute since you've done that. It's been a minute since you've done the whole nickname bit. How y'all doing today? All good, everybody.
Well.
Oh shoot. Well, let's just say it this way: it's 4th of July week.
Yes.
It's a short week.
Very short week because I'm off work completely.
Are you?
Yeah.
Congratulations.
I mean, I'm off work, but I'm always, even when I'm off, I'm on. So I'm gonna be in these streets. If you're in the Chicagoland area, please request an Uber. The expensive shit. please. I need your support, please.
Good grief. Most people ask for Twitch donations.
No.
Just get an Uber. I'll be out here.
I won't be live because I'll be in the streets.
That's crazy.
I wish I was live, but I'll be in the streets.
That's funny. That's very funny. A short week, a great week, a hectic weekend for sure.
You know what? Challenge. Let's keep everybody alive this 4th of July. Hey, stay alive challenge.
Crazy.
Yeah, let's stay alive challenge.
Check on your people challenge.
Staying alive.
Not in the sweet home Chicago. I'll be staying alive because I'm gonna be in the house.
Word.
Sitting like the founding fathers once told me to is what I'm saying.
Be still.
That's all. Peace be still. And my peace is gonna make you be still. Keep playing with me. How y'all doing? Kelly, how you doing? I don't ask you enough. How you doing? What's going on in your life?
I'm good. Like you said, it's gonna be a hectic weekend, but it's gonna be fun.
It's gonna be hot. It's gonna be hot. It's gonna be lovely. We got 4th of July. I'm going to Renfest this week. Are you coming?
I had no fucking clue.
I told you about it. You probably just forgot.
Yeah, you told me like 2 months ago. What day was that?
Sunday. Be there.
I don't know. I don't think so.
That's cool. It's okay. I'm not making you. I'm just saying, like, I'm definitely going.
And the most important thing of all,
Woo World Order. One more day of Wu-Tang, man. We get to go.
Ozzy. I mean, yes, but
That
Ozzy
too, right? So no, double the concert. So Wu-Tang Monday.
Yes.
And then
Saturday.
The Saturday.
Before?
Was that the 4th? Is that the 4th?
5th.
The 5th. Ozzy's last show.
Y'all going to Ozzy?
Technically, yes.
Oh, y'all streaming?
We're just streaming it.
We paid to stream it, but yes, it's pay-per-view.
Yeah, no, it's a pay. They're doing a pay-per-view, so I get to see Ozzy perform one last time. There's a shit ton of bands that I'm looking forward to see, from Alice in Chains to My Boys, Lamb of God. God damn it, I can't wait for that.
That sounds like an all-day event.
It is an all-day event, actually, from sun up to sundown.
That sounds like Rolling Loud.
So no, I'm kind of looking forward to that. So I mean, you're more than welcome if you just want to sit in on it. We got 2 replays. I'm going to enjoy every second of that. Well, we got to talk later. We might have to reschedule when we record, because that's.
I might pull up.
Either or, then. I just want to make sure we watching. That's all. I want to make sure I don't miss a minute of that. So 2 good concerts, and Renfest plus 4th of July. I don't think you can ask for much more in one weekend. I almost want to call off the whole week so I can sleep, so I can be ready, because I'm getting old. Damn it. But that's at least our weekend. What you got going on in life? What's your Henny update?
I'm in these streets. I'm working. I'm Ubering. Give me 5 stars. Somebody, for the love of God, give me a tip. Let me the more you tip, the earlier I get to go home. So
do you provide extra stuff? Like I used to throw water bottles for people. I had a little cooler and stuff.
I don't at the moment. But I do. I want to get a sign. I want to get like gum and shit like that.
Yeah.
I got the way my car is set up, I got chargers in my like middle console. So if you in the back, if you got your cord, you can just plug in. You ain't gotta talk to me.
I had get like a little basket thing from Dollar Tree and put it back there and have all the things in it.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. I had a multi-charger. So back in the day when everybody had a different charger, I had one for the Apple users, the Android users, USB-C, just in case you got one of them old ass like multi-prong, whatever you call it, iPhones. I had that too. If you need to charge, I got you.
No, niggas still got the lightning cables, which is crazy.
Hey man, welcome to 2025, man. Update your shit. You ain't gotta be broke.
Update your shit. I know I'm like the resident Power Ranger fan. Holy fuck, I would love just a wrist shit slot put this motherfucker on.
The phone? You want the whole phone on your wrist?
Yes, I would love. I am a Power Ranger fan, and at this point, this is morpher-sized. I would love a fucking wristband with a compartment that this shit can just slot into.
They definitely have those.
And then I can open it, use it as a computer, close it back, and just be fucking walking.
Could also just get a watch.
But that kills two birds with one stone if I just got a fucking wrist attachment that my phone can slide into.
True, but you could also just get the watch that does all the same stuff that I'm assuming that you need to do.
I mean, yes.
And it would look a lot nicer, by the way.
Again, Power Ranger fan. So
I'm just saying, mine does the Morpher beat. I switched it to Final Fantasy recently. But with text messages, phone calls.
Because I would actually like to open this motherfucker up and use it as like a wrist computer. That would be dope to me.
Crazy. I mean, these got keyboards.
You can't flip that bitch though.
Yeah, I know. You're just trying to do one extra step. I got you.
I'm trying to do the most.
I see.
That's why I just.
I mean, look, I'm not arguing with you, man. I'm not arguing with you. It's okay. I'm just saying the watches are available. What's up? Yeah, because we got a game today. So yeah, let's do commercial, and then we'll be back because this is gonna be a good one.
Hello, Nonsense Nation. If you would love to support the podcast, help us bring more content to you, as well as rep it in your circles, at your concerts, at your sporting events. Go on down to www.fnentertainment.com. Get you a lovely glass, a nonsense supervisor, or one of these very, very soft hoodies. Don't wait. Do it now. Don't wait for Christmas. Buy it. Buy it for your friend. Buy it for your mama.
Welcome back to the Nonsense Podcast. I'm still Bob. That's still Henny, Kelly, Chad, a Duck. Hope y'all enjoying the show so far. We got a good game for you. I'm gonna just quickly go ahead and just let you know what it is. It's 4th of July week. So you know what that means.
American history?
American history, my nothing.
Oh.
I would like to know, do we belong here?
What?
Remember what I told you a couple weeks back? I changed my mind a little bit on it. But I wanted to see if we actually belong here in the first place. So I found the test. No. I found the test.
Oh, no.
I found the actual test. Oh. See, now what I mentioned is I would give you a minute to study. But nah, fuck that. We American. We've been here. So we should easily be able to pass the test of being here. So since it's so hard for these foreigners and immigrants to pass the test, I just wanted to double check and make sure on 4th of July week, are we American enough? Are we American enough?
Cue the Eagles that are actually hogs.
Fucking. Well, she hates that with a passion because she's like, those aren't eagles, they're hawks. Oh shit! And I'm just like,
that's because I've worked with hawks, and that's how they sound.
I know.
Eagles they do chirps. They don't do the loud long.
But America with the eagle sound.
I know
Kelly,
it sounds great, but it's wrong.
Whatever.
Oh no, America doing some shit non-factual before the aesthetic? Oh, I can't believe it.
Yeah, I know. That's what I keep telling. We all about the vibes and aesthetics, baby. And we're going to continue that trend by double checking to see if we belong here in this country. So I found the immigration test. This is the actual immigration. I went
to the
governmental
site. I'm glad
site.
It's not the Constitution
Before you
test.
move on too far.
Yeah.
Did you know that that we almost had turkeys as our national bird instead of eagles?
What? Damn, we stole everything from the natives. Fuck.
I don't even. Now I'm kind of curious because I'm. This is a side tangent of all side tangents, but I thought turkeys weren't native to America. I thought they brought those.
No, they are.
Oh. They are? Okay. Yeah. It's a lot of stuff that's not native here. Like everybody thought horses were native to America and they're not. They're 100%
or they
not.
haven't been for thousands of years.
Right.
And they were reintroduced and all the things.
Once the Columbus boys came over. Neither here nor there. So yeah, so I didn't find the Constitution test. This is the actual immigration test. 100% pulled from the governmental website. I went to the website, pulled it down, double checked, had answers and whatnot on there. So I pulled it down. Kelly put it up on the screen for us. We got questions. We're going to see if we can answer at least most of them. Mm-hmm. Now, if I'm not mistaken, you get one of these wrongs, you don't get to stay here.
Damn.
That's how serious they are.
There's 100 questions, but we're not doing 100.
100?
There's 100 questions.
Nothing?
And
That's
you can't get nothing
crazy.
wrong. Now, again, I quickly skimmed them. Because I wanted to see so I could send them to you. And I looked at how easy they were, and I'm like, I don't even want to read these anymore. We just going to go off the cuff. These looked way too easy. So I'm just like, I'm going to be embarrassed if I get one wrong. You should definitely be embarrassed if you get one wrong. Like, we live here.
I don't know what to expect.
Expect the unexpected, baby.
Yeah, I don't
this
know
is
what to
nonsense.
Because I feel like as Americans, we are in the habit of asking more of others than we're willing to do. Mm-hmm. So I don't know.
So part two is
what the fuck these niggas about is.
I'm already considering. That's why I didn't want to do this one off the cuff, because I think a part two is we pick another country and we take their immigration test. Ooh. Just to see, just so it's now it's no longer just lazy Americans. I kind of want to try that out. But today, since it's 4th of July, America first, we go first. So Kelly, if you don't mind reading the first question.
Who wants to go first?
I'll go first. Fuck it. Yeah. I'll go first.
All right. What is the supreme law of the land?
See, I'd already been fucked. Cause what?
That's an interesting question, because I know multiple probable answers.
No justice, no peace.
I want to say it's the freedom, truth, and the pursuit of happiness. I think is the correct answer, but I don't know if that's considered the supreme law of the land, or is that just like the American dream term?
Yeah. That's American dream.
I'm gonna go with that though. I feel like that's close enough. What do you think?
Final answer.
I'm gonna just stick with it. The hell with it. It's the first one. It's warm-ups.
You out of here.
Really?
It's the Constitution.
Oh, okay. Oh. That's what I was trying to figure out.
That was okay. That was odd wording. Okay.
Right. I think that's just odd worded.
That's how they trick you in these types of things.
True.
Word.
I'm cool with that. As a warm-up. See, that's what I was wondering. I didn't know if that was one of those wording where it's just like, again, some of the ones I've seen were kind of really ambiguous.
Abstract and shit.
And I was like, okay. Nice warm-up. I'm ready now. I think I'm ready now. All right, Henny, your warm-up question.
There's a lot of buttons here.
It's okay.
Here we go. The idea of the self-government is in the first 3 words of the Constitution. What are these words?
The first 3 words of the Constitution. Self-government. First 3 words. Holy shit! Yeah, no.
I'll tell you this now. These truths we hold self-evident. That's the Emancipation Proclamation.
Yeah, no, that's what first came to mind. That's way more than 3 words.
It's a lot easier than you're thinking.
Way more than 3 words.
I know the answer to this one. Yeah. You mind if I take this one?
This shall hereby.
Think of it. It's super simple. It's on 1,000 bumper stickers.
Think of the hillbillies on their truck.
Shoot, think of WWE. This is actually a WWE bit. I'm giving you the answer.
Don't tread on me?
No, that's a good one.
No.
No? It's we the people.
What the fuck?
We the people hold these truths to be self-evident. We the people. Bumper sticker time.
Yep. Good job.
That one I knew. Why can't I get that one?
Okay. Well, you both started off rough.
Yeah, but it's okay. We getting into it. We getting into the swing.
We got it.
I feel like you picked all the hard ones.
These are
already
here. We already here.
These are the first ones.
I'm sure.
Well, do you want to take the next one or?
No, I'll take the next one.
Okay.
I'm ready.
What does the Constitution do? And you can just do one of the things.
Okay. I mean, the Constitution is the groundwork of our rights. Pretty much.
Yeah. Protects basic rights of Americans. Yeah. So yeah. Good job.
It's not all of them, but it is the groundworking of our rights. I've had to amend that bitch a few times. Is all I'm saying. Forgot some stuff.
We'll get into that. Henny, what do we call the first 10 amendments to the Constitution?
Oh, shit. Don't do this to me, buddy.
The preamble?
He is not so sure of himself. You went to college, right? This is not meant to be an answer. I'm just
I went
curious.
to college for computers.
It's okay. I was just asking. I want that to be the thumbnail, by the way. I just want to make sure. Don't let me forget that face is the thumbnail today. I almost want to leave with that question specifically.
The preamble.
That is the Bill of Rights.
The Bill of Rights.
Fuck.
I'm on the first 10. The first 10. I'm pretty sure at least that's going to be a question. Like, what are one of the first 10 amendments? Or first bills, the rights, whatever. All right, I'm ready. What do I got?
What is one right or freedom from the first 10 amendments?
The freedom of speech.
Yep. You also got religion, assembly, press, petition of the government.
Yes.
Bear arms.
That's 2.
But you said first 10, but on there is First Amendment.
This is First Amendment, yeah. But it's what it was. No, she was saying what is one of the rights of the First Amendment. The First Amendment encounters multiple things: freedom of speech, assembly, press. Which a lot of people get those wrong too. Freedom of speech also doesn't give you the right to slander.
Yeah, that's
2 different things.
Okay, Henny. What does the Declaration of Independence do?
I was gonna say, you sit there confused again.
It freed the slaves. What? No. Wait.
I don't like the quotation marks on that. I wasn't confusing you.
There's definitely quotations needed for that.
It has nothing to do with slaves. You want
fuck.
to try again?
Declaration of Independence from Great Britain.
There you go. Announced our independence from Great Britain. Declared our independence from Great Britain. Jeez. Mm-hmm. Said that the United States is free from Great Britain.
It was just when we declared that we are no longer an English state.
Mm-hmm. Probably would have been better if we stayed that way.
No, it wouldn't have. No, it wouldn't have. I kind of like it better now.
Lately?
I like it better this way. I like it a lot better this way, actually. We got seasoning. Them niggas fought for spice and didn't use it.
Oh, my goodness.
That's crazy. What a waste.
Okay, Bob. What are 2 rights in the Declaration of Independence? You kind of said them earlier.
So, yeah, I can do First Amendment, freedom of speech. Second Amendment, right to bear arms. I'll just give you first 2.
No.
Try again.
Wait, well, I'm confused now. Are they not... The Bill of Rights is not part of the Constitution? Or no? Declaration. I'm so stupid. I was talking about the Constitution again. Yeah. So 2 rights.
In the Declaration of Independence.
Specifically of the Declaration of Independence. Oh, shoot. I'm kind of burnt because now my brain won't get off the Constitution for a hot second. I don't like that it makes it worse because you're like, oh, you already said it. Like, no.
Like earlier.
I know. Recently. But now it's just like, no, I just said all of the Bill of Rights and shit. You bitch. Don't do that to me.
I'm sorry.
You fucked me up. Pass.
It's life, liberty,
and pursuit of happiness.
Pursuit of
God damn it. I knew that. I said it, obviously. You just fucking confused me. You're like, oh, you said it already.
Thought
I'm like,
I was helping.
No, you confused me more. Because I'm just like, no, the Bill of Rights, dummy.
Okay. Henny.
Damn.
What is freedom of religion?
Oh, fuck you.
Freedom to practice whichever religion you choose.
Yep.
That's not even fair. You give him all the easy ones.
All.
I've answered most of yours. The fuck? Okay, I'm ready. What you got for me?
What is the economic system in the United States?
Capitalism.
There you go. Capitalist economy. Or you can also say market economy.
Market economy. Free market economy, but it's mostly both. It's more free market, but capitalism is the term that we use. Much better than everything else available. And boy, oh boy, is New York trying to go the wrong way with that one.
Shocker.
Henny, what is the rule of law?
Due process. Right to due process.
Does he even live here anymore?
Nah, he's been out. Is that your final answer? You want to try again?
Try, give him another shot.
Think of law. What is...
Guilty until proven innocent?
Think simpler.
Yeah. Like the actual overall law. Like what is one thing everyone needs to do about law?
About law?
It's much simpler than you're thinking.
Guilty until proven innocent?
That's a right more so. Go a lot simpler. I mean, that one's ridiculously simple.
The rule of law. I've never even seen that phrase. Yeah, pass.
That's it. Everyone must follow the law.
What
Leaders
the
must
fuck?
obey the law. Government must obey the law. And nobody is above the law.
That's all it was. It's just follow the fucking law.
Okay.
It's just like, I don't want to give it to you because saying a word would have gave it away. Just follow the law.
It's just simple like that.
I was thinking like courtroom proceedings.
No.
Shit.
Too far ahead.
Okay.
I'm ready.
Bob. Name one branch or part of the government.
Judicial, elective.
It was just one. Yes.
I'm sorry.
Judicial, Congress, legislative, president, executive, and the courts. So yes, good job.
I knew that one.
Yeah.
I knew the three branches. Executive being part of presidential. Judicial, courts, lower courts, Supreme Courts.
Henny, who is in charge of the executive branch?
Well, goddamn.
Good job.
I wish I didn't just say all of that like out loud.
You did.
I'm sure you would have gotten anyway, but I feel like it was just like, oh, I just said all of the information. Giving away answers.
Keep your mouth shut, goddammit.
All right, what you got for me?
What are the two parts of the U.S. Congress?
Fuck the names. Senators and House, right?
Yes.
Thank
The
you.
Senate and House of Representatives.
Representatives, yeah. I was looking at you and it was just like, I'm assuming you're trying to do the House, and I was like, the White House. No, just leave me alone. Stop trying to help me. I know what I'm doing. I'm better off without that.
Yeah.
How many U.S. senators are there?
Yeah. How
Is
many
there-
U.S. senators are there?
Is it
It's more than you think.
for every state?
It's more than you think.
The Senate, how big is the Senate? I feel like it's a dumb 3-digit number.
Yep.
166?
No?
172.
Nope.
Lower.
151.
100.
Is the follow-up behind? Is the next question?
Yep.
Yeah, this is 100. I'm curious what's the follow-up question.
Wait, so it was 2 from every state, right?
Hmm? Yeah, you said you overthought it.
I said 2 from every state, and damn it.
All you just had to say was the number. The question was the number.
Who does a U.S. senator represent?
The state.
Yes, all people in the state.
Well, yeah, the people of the state. I'm sorry if that's more accurate, but it's the state.
Yeah.
They are the middleman. They're supposed to represent you, and they do a terrible job at it. Trust me, because they only represent the big cities in your state, like Illinois.
Well, now, see, giving away more answers.
I'm sorry, God damn it.
Why do some states have more representatives than other states?
Size.
Well, yeah, that was kind of obvious.
State population, they have more people, and some state, that's double. It says they have more people, and some states have more people. It's the same.
It's just the same thing. So either of those answers would have been it. Okay.
So good.
See, I think we're so far. So for the most part, we're okay.
They had me on the boat already.
It's a good thing you were born here, I guess.
I passed it before.
Yeah.
I guess.
We elect the president for how many years?
4 years, then re-up for the 8. 2-term limits. Wish they had that for everybody else, though.
It might get changed.
It's not.
Okay.
If you know a little bit about what's going on, he can't change it. He has no ability to.
Trapito!
Good. What is the name of the president of the United States right now?
Trapito!
Full name.
Oh, Donald J.
There you go.
What does the J stand for? That's not it.
Oh, shit. Jerome.
What? I mean...
Donald Jerome Trump.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised, man. Man. Because they get hit like I got hit when he wasn't fucking breathing.
I'm pretty sure it's John, though.
I think so.
John Trump.
That sounds about right.
Imagine if it was, though. Imagine if that
was
nigga
Jerome.
if it was Jerome.
Then if he pop out on the direct, I'm not going to be mad at all. I feel like he could right away. Like, as soon as I found out his name was Jerome. Who is the commander-in-chief?
Yeah, who's the commander-in-chief of the military?
Only the one and only president. Good. In our context, Donald Trump. Okay. By the way, just a side note for people who are stupid, just throwing that out there as some current event shit. Donald J. Trump, the president, commander-in-chief, can drop bombs on any country he wants to.
Yes, he can. No matter how poorly he does it, because apparently he missed some.
No, that was unfactual information. They had no bias to stand on that. They got that from one individual that said they didn't finish it out, and then they went in to double check, and them bitches is gone. Oh. CNN likes to get a quick headline, and half their headlines aren't accurate. They actually
think they'd get rid of them niggas by then.
No, because you know why? People like those clicks. People were so quick to want to shit on them for that, and then they were like, who cares about the information under the headline? They actually had to resend the entire article. The article is gone because it's that inaccurate. No, those facilities.
I wish I had time to fact check shit.
Sometimes you just got to ask 2 people. The first question is how do you know? And then if they don't know, hey CNN, how do you know? Somebody told me. All right, I'll wait till somebody else tells me something else, just in case.
Okay, Henny, what does the judicial branch do?
Court proceedings.
Maybe.
Like,
kind of.
Not like non-federal, state level court.
No. Now you're walking around.
Now you're doing too much. But reviews law, explains law, resolves disputes and disagreements, decides if a law goes against the Constitution. So you were kind of right.
Yeah.
At the first one.
It was close. It was close. Give him a half a point.
You get a point. You get the point. Okay. Bob, what is the highest court in the United States?
Supreme, baby. Supreme Court. With, I think we still have 7 justices currently. I don't know if they have that on that little sheet. I don't know if it's 7 or 11.
I Ubered a quartet of court bros the other day. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness gracious.
Legal jargon. Do you have a favorite? I was gonna say.
Do I have a favorite justice? Fuck. Fucking ally of justice. Some Yu-Gi-Oh shit. Some Yu-Gi-Oh shit. That's about it.
Whose turn is it?
Judge man. In attack
Judge
mode.
Dredd, dumbass.
No, Judge man in attack mode.
This is Henny's turn.
Okay. What are the 2 major political parties in the United States?
The elephants and the donkeys.
I mean, yes, but...
Yes.
Democrats and Republicans.
Do you know one of the other ones?
Independent. Post-partisan.
Independent's not a party. Is it? Actually, I don't know.
No.
They might not.
The Green Party.
Libertarian's the other one. Which is dumb. Mm-hmm. They are the worst. Libertarian Party is probably the
They're
worst
dumber
party.
than Independent?
Yeah.
Oh.
Honestly. Okay. Independent's pretty stupid too, though.
Yeah.
There are 4 amendments to the Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them. Just one.
I don't remember the number, but we do have an amendment that allowed women to vote, which I wish we would have got rid of. But they got it. They got it.
Hold on, I lost my bleed.
I'm sorry. There's another amendment.
There's so much shit that would be different because if you actually looked at stats, the number of white women that voted for Trump, the amount of women, period, but specifically white and Mexican women that voted for Trump was astounding.
It's a little skewed. So Hispanics and minorities voted for Trump at an all-time high. White women typically only vote Democrat. They really believe in white guilt, so they almost. But
out of the number that voted for him, the white woman standard was high. But maybe not this year, but last time it was incredibly high.
The first time around, yes.
Yeah.
This one was high, but people were only saying that because he mentioned abortion, so people thought they were going to go against him, and all he said was, "I'm not going to deal with abortion," which people don't read headlines or don't read past headlines. They're like, he's talking about abortion. He was like, no, abortion's not a fucking federal problem. That's your problem. You deal with it.
Mm-hmm. What was your answer?
Women being able to vote, which I wish they couldn't. But, yes. Y'all be fucking up!
I mean, yeah. Citizens 18 and older can vote.
Yes, that's another one.
You don't have to pay.
Blacks.
Any citizen can vote. That's women
That's any citizen.
and men.
Right, I'm sorry.
Yeah. A male citizen of any race. So.
Right. Which that I don't know who came first, but I'm pretty sure women came before black people. I don't know for sure. That's an interesting question.
So like women might have came just a little bit after. Because it said women of any race. I feel like they would have put that below the niggas.
It's possible. Because voting was tied to military. Mm-hmm. So it's possible that black men came first. Mm-hmm. Don't know. Don't care. Not everybody should be able to vote, but they can.
Okay. And what are 2 rights of everyone living in the United States?
Right to due process. And
You need to get off that one.
I mean, that shit don't be getting upheld. Motherfuckers do not be getting upheld. Motherfuckers getting the book through at them. Right.
No, that's due process if they got the book thrown at them. They went through the process of getting the book thrown at them. A fair trial is different.
Talking about, Jesus Christ. That's fucked up. That should be what
you went through a process. It was just a quick and not on your favor.
That's fucked up.
That's two different things, man.
Right.
Damn, nigga, pick one.
I mean, right.
What can you do right now?
Freedom of assembly? Or
There
freedom
you
of
go.
protest?
Yeah, that's one.
Protest.
Or assembly, but yes.
Yeah.
Due process is one of them. Right to remain silent.
Yeah.
I mean,
Nobody has that. Everybody has that. Nobody chooses to use it.
I use it often. I use it and still get in trouble. That's the crazy thing.
So it's freedom of expression, speech, assembly, petition of the government, religion, and the right to bear arms.
Yeah, that's the first. That's literally just the first two. Plethora of the underneath. Pretty much, if you just say the right to, you're almost going to be accurate. Although there's people in the world that say they have a right to an abortion and you don't. That is not a right, dumbass. You have the ability to get an abortion. It's not a right.
Okay, Bob. What is one reason colonists came to America?
Lack of a map.
Nah, that was the reason why Columbus got here. No, he only got here because he was looking for India.
Yeah.
So that wasn't lack of a map. He was trying to find a shortcut. But the colonists came mostly for freedom of religion. They wanted to practice religion elsewhere.
Yep. You also have just general freedom, political liberty,
That's a good one.
religious freedom, economic opportunities, escape prosecution, and to practice their religion.
Almost like a good chunk of them were all just religious based. They really didn't like Christians over there. And the rise of French weren't helping either.
Okay. Hennig. Why did the colonists fight the British?
Oh, man, I wish I'd have got that
Freedom.
one.
Independence.
Turned in.
Because we fucked their tea up.
I mean, those are all pretty decent answers.
Kinda.
Taxes.
Yes.
It's mostly taxes.
Yeah.
Fuck them and their taxes.
It's because of
Specifically, the fucking tea tax and the stamp tax really pissed us off. Paper tax.
And then they tried to do sugar too.
Sugar tax, but that one didn't last long. That was specifically because the English were running out of money because of the French Revolution War that they got attached to.
But it's because of high taxes, taxation without representation, because the British army stayed in their houses, and because they didn't have self-government.
Mm-hmm.
He just kicked in the door and was like,
that was one rule that British soldiers could stay wherever they wanted in the colonies because they didn't have a home and they weren't gonna build hotels for them. Fuck no, I'm coming in your house.
Damn, I thought the YNs have been kicking those.
That was the British bitch asses. and it shows a lot about us as current Americans. We spend so much money on taxes. Them niggas said, you tax tea, they kick your ass. Not my tea time.
Not my tea time.
Connecticut, New Hampshire, and Dakotas.
Dakotas?
Dakota. Wasn't there just one Dakota back then?
No.
Oh.
Yeah, Dakota's way the fuck over there.
They didn't go west for a while.
That's way west. I think you're thinking of the Carolinas, my friend.
Oh, yeah. yeah. Dakota's over there, Carolina's over there.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
What?
They both have north and south.
That's all he heard. It was like north and south. Dakotas.
I didn't.
Boy, get him out of here.
Say them one more time, because
New Hampshire, Connecticut, and Carolinas.
The Carolinas. We'll give you the Carolinas, but yes, that's it.
That's funny. That's hilarious.
Okay.
Dakotas. Boy, if you got kicked out of America off of Dakotas, I would have laughed my ass off. Don't lie. If this shit was legit and that was the one you got wrong, I'm like, yeah, you know what? It's okay. You got Dakotas. Get them out of here.
All right.
Oh my god.
what is one thing that your boy Benjamin Franklin is famous?
Oh, I could do this all day, man. Ben is my boy. Mr. 100 himself, being one of the founding fathers without being a president. I don't care what anybody says. That's a skill for sure. Being a congressman. Technically, he was a senator at one point. Going over to, I think he went over to France to pick up for soldiers for us at one point during the Revolutionary War. If you want to go with the key and kite theme with the electricity, that's another thing he's quite famous for. Owned multiple general stores. Dude had money. And he liked to fuck old bitches. Little known fact. Statement of Benjamin Franklin: women age from the head down. The bottom's always good. And I'm not making that up a long shot. The man loved fucking old bitches. So you got something in common with big old big men. Just saying, man. Hey, man. It said the face might be busted, but the bottom half still moist.
You don't gotta look at the face when they're turned around.
That's literally a line. That's a Ben Franklin bar.
Okay, but yes, one of the things is he was a U.S. diplomat, oldest member of the Constitutional Convention.
Sorry, I forgot to mention that.
First Postmaster General of the United States.
That's what I'm saying. Old bitches, and at his age, them
He was 27.
Oh,
Yeah, he wasn't.
None of them niggas was old.
I don't think most of them were even in their 30s.
No, none of them were in their 30s.
Oh.
A lot of people were just like founding fathers. They were founding adults. Which, I don't know what it is. Hey, looking at you outside, listening to this podcast, maybe get your shit together. Them niggas started a whole ass country, and you can't get out your bed at 6 o'clock in the morning. Like, get your priorities straight. Now, those was wigs. They weren't gray haired.
No.
They were for fashion.
Hey, man, the powdered wigs was the shit back in the day. No, Big Ben was my guy.
Henny, who is the father? There you go. Who is the father of our country?
Big George. Chopped down the cherry tree, crossed the Delaware, first president, first commander-in-chief, also fought for the British in their original war. A lot of people don't know that. Also, widely known as being very stupid. Very incoherent and stupid.
I mean...
They legit thought he had no business.
Wasn't teeth. No, legit.
Yeah.
Which I guess weren't actually wooden.
No, they weren't. They were not wooden. That was.
But they were not placed properly. So
no.
That's why
they were false teeth, not wooden teeth.
Right.
And apparently he didn't have a cherry tree, but I'm gonna keep that one. I like the cherry tree story.
Bob, last question.
Damn, that's it?
That's it. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s.
Civil?
Yep. You got the War of 1812, Mexican-American War,
Bust they ass.
Civil War, and Spanish-American War.
We bust everybody ass. In 100 years' time? That's what, 5 wars?
Yeah.
Never lost.
We on that Cassidy record.
We big ball brothers, man. Never lost. It wasn't. We didn't leave.
Speaking of, well, you might be happy, but holy fuck, they traded Lonzo for a nobody.
Good.
For a nobody. I've never heard of this nigga a day in my life.
Get him out of here.
God damn it. We traded him for a nigga with 1 less point per minute than him.
That's cool.
It's not.
That's cool.
No, it's not.
No, what it might be. He might actually play. Weird. Might be healthy. Like a healthy player that
he's from the G League.
Look, man, he might be healthy.
And so with that, how did you feel like you did?
Like I'm on the first thing smoking.
I tripped up on a few, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. You got me tripped up on a few.
You gotta get into it.
Phraseology. You got me on phraseology.
That's true. But yeah, this is directly for the test that people take when they come here and apply for citizenship. But most of the stuff, I mean, we learned in school. Mm-hmm. So that's why it was a lot easier, I think, is it's fresh when you're in school and then...
I think it's easier for them.
I think it's easier as an adult because you got cognitive adult brain to try and remember this shit.
Yeah.
Niggas couldn't remember past 6th period.
All I'm saying is I ain't thought about that any of them questions and answers.
And over 2 decades.
Exactly. So I'm back on my original bull. Y'all gotta try harder, man. It ain't that hard. Like, I stumbled over a few.
Yeah, I got like 3 wrong over. I ain't looked at this shit in like 17 years.
Exactly. So, read the pamphlet. That's all I'm saying. Like, you couldn't read the pamphlet for 15 minutes.
Gang.
Feel like
Google. I know they gave you a study guide.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
it's literally a study guide.
Like, I literally have to test with the answers. So, like, you could at least memorize them bitches. You can't memorize 100 real quick. Real quick. Talk to your friends and neighbors. Like, we got you if you want to be in this bitch. It ain't that hard, that's all I'm saying. Like, I tripped up on some semantics. I could have probably...
I don't think they let immigrants in the library.
Why not? Yeah, no, you can. You can go to the library. It's a public
library because motherfuckers stop me every time I forget my card. So I assume that they card fucking Ricardo too. Shit. I'm sorry that I get fucking... They damn near curse me out when I forget my fucking card at home.
I don't think I've ever been asked for my card.
Oh.
Like, dead serious. I don't think they've ever asked me for my library card.
I've gotten pressed at a library.
On the way in?
I've gotten pressed going into a library more times than I would like to.
That's crazy. I don't think I've ever been pressed on the way in.
Like, if you're trying to take books out, yeah.
Oh. No, even if I take stuff out, I'd be like, I ain't got my credit card, my library card. They'll look my shit up.
Yeah. Yeah, they do put your name in there.
Yeah, just put your name in the system.
79th and King Drive, they be treating that bitch like it's the club. No, you got
that's because it probably is.
You got motherfucking let me see credentials type shit. Right. Damn, man.
Maybe they be in
trying to print. Fuck.
I'd be chilling. So maybe that should be our lesson of the day is get a library card for sure. Yes. Like, the library is dope. I love the library. There's so much more in that boy than most people understand. From books,
comics,
you need it, comics, music. Video games, manga, attraction tickets, which people still don't know. Wait, yeah, you can go to museum. You can get museum tickets from the library for free.
Oh damn!
They don't charge you anything for any of that stuff. So all the stuff that you're paying for, I'm not one for taking money from the government, but if it's sitting there, go get it. Like, you can go to the museums in the city, museums, the zoo, all of that. Just go to the library and ask for a ticket. They'll get you one. There's 0 reasons not to experience something and learn something when the library is for free.
One day I want to take the boat tour.
You should do that.
We've done it, 4 times?
Twice. 2 architecture tours, 2 speedboats.
Oh, yeah.
We've done a speedboat twice. But the architecture tour is nice. I love that.
But yeah, the biggest takeaway here is the internet's great, but books is gonna be your best option to retaining this information. So read, people.
Use the internet for something more than porn.
That too.
And reels and memes.
Yeah.
I mean, watch our shorts, of course. Watch our reels, but do something else after that.
That's all. Like, I don't think there's anything wrong with taking 30 minutes to be on the internet to bullshit. Mm-hmm. But learn something. Read something. Read something past the headlines. I know you're reading the news on the internet. Just when you see the headline, click that bitch and then read 3 sentences, and I swear to God, the whole article will change. That's all you really got to do. You ever been clickbaited before? Yes? No shit. The news is doing it too. They're really good at it. They kind of started it. We just adopted it. We looked at the news and we're like, we could do that, and then we just started clickbaiting on YouTube videos. But no, they've been in this game for some years. Go look at a newspaper headline. That's all they got to do, man. Have you not watched Spider-Man
or One Piece? They blame shit on the fucking Straw Hats all the time.
That's all it is, man. So read something, learn just something, and for the immigrants who might be listening to the show. I mean, we fucked up a few questions without studying. What's your excuse?
Or use us as a study guide.
I mean, yeah, you could.
I gave you the answers to the ones, so,
so
there you go. Right.
We knocked out 30 of them boys for you. 30 more to go.
And a few more.
560.
500 likes, and we'll do the rest of the test.
Oh.
Now, here's the question before we end the episode. Which country should we pick to do their test?
I want to do Japan.
Canada. I thought about Japan, but I feel like Canada's right there.
I feel like Canada's too easy, and I'm gonna be pissed. I feel like this is propaganda.
Probably all propaganda. I would say the hardest ones probably.
The hardest one got to be Ruskies.
Africa,
Yeah.
I was thinking, because they ain't got no real, not like no real history, but like everything I'm gonna read is
No
gonna be like
real
some,
history. They got so much. They were the first documentary.
That's not what I meant. What I meant is like it's like their history is so wild that I'm not gonna believe half of the shit I'm reading.
Facts.
That's more of what I meant. It's like, oh shit, that's how them. Okay,
Yeah, I feel like Tutankhamun will blow your mind.
yeah. I'm saying, just like man, I'm that's a lot of weird ass information. But I feel like
I mean, niggas get buried with their gold and then snakes. Like, that might be the thing that connects us most. Niggas are so skeptical that they got to put booby traps in their graves. Sound like a lot of black men, though. I'm saying. I know the Africans hate us, but
you comparing all Africans to Egyptians?
no. But the Egyptians weren't the only ones with wild burial shits out there.
Asians got them beat by a long shot. 50-50 though. Again, I'm not saying Egyptians aren't Africans, but I'm not saying that all Egyptians are niggas. There's a difference.
That's true.
There was the Punic Wars were a thing. Just throwing that out there. They were fair skinned and they were more like Middle Easterns than they were niggas. Sorry. But on that note,
are Middle Easterns not more nigga than they are Caucasian?
no, well, yeah, but they're also Asian. They're considered Asians.
Yeah.
So I don't think anybody was considered Middle Easterns Caucasian.
Look, man, people are doing a lot of funny shit with paperwork these days. I can't call it.
No, they're 100% considered Asians. You're considered Asians before they're considered anything else. And they're the worst Asians. Throw that out there.
Oh no, them New Zealand's.
That's true, because they would be considered Pacific Islanders and Asians. So.
Oceania and shit.
Yeah, we'll see y'all next time. I don't want to get in any more trouble.